Right then folks, hope everyone's okay. Before this video begins, it's just a quick disclaimer, this is not a how-to video, so I'm only briefly going over sort of what to do when applying Biocide to a roof. And secondly, the jobs are a little bit scattered around. Now the one that I'll be starting on, I haven't been able to finish yet. I'm going to have to finish that next week. Sorry, the jet going over or something. So yeah, I've actually done this video on about 3 different jobs just to get sort of a decent sample size for this product that I'm using. And then the roof from the worst roof in the world, or worst roof that I've ever done, I'm going to do a follow-up video on that roof probably in a few months, just to see how it's looking, because it's such a bad one. I'm going to let the Biocide run on that one for a bit and then follow up in a few months and see how it's getting on. So there won't be a finish of that in this video, but there's going to be 2 other roofs. There might be a bit of repeat footage from just a bit of scraping footage just to fill out the video a little bit. So yeah, it'll only be very quick time lapses, so if you've seen it before, it's not like you've seen the whole video. It's just briefly scraping a roof, and then the focus will be on biociding the roof. Right then, good afternoon everybody, it's Sid from Partridge Exterior Cleaning. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well. If you'd seen my previous video, I've just finished up cleaning that worst roof that I've ever done in my life. So I'm knackered. This is my 3rd day on it today, so I predicted 2. It's taken 3 and I haven't even put the Biocide on it yet, which brings me to that point. This is a new Biocide that I'm trying out today. I'll probably just do one half of the roof and then come back and do another half of the roof because it's getting on a bit. So this is GKPRO. Now Mike from GKPRO sent me this 5 litre sample for me to try out. Quick disclaimer, I haven't paid for this product. This was sent to me for free, but I'm not being paid to do this video. So he said, hey Sid, give this a try, let me know your thoughts on it, do a video on it if you want. Yeah, and then basically just let him know and everyone else know my honest thoughts on this product. So I'll tell you a few little things about it first, and then we'll get soft washing the roof. So first up, what is a Biocide and why am I using it on a roof? So what Biocide is, it's a chemical designed to kill organic growth. So your mosses, lichen, algae, things like that, this stuff will take care of it. Now, why should you use this over bleaches and things like that? Well, this sort of product, it's designed to kill only things that are living, so microorganisms, etc. So if you get it on lead, you get it on, the wall, you get it anywhere, it's not going to stain, it's not going to have any chemical reaction with that surface whatsoever. It will only have a chemical reaction if something is alive. So yeah, make sure you don't get it on your skin, don't breathe it in, stuff like that. Make sure you're wearing full protection. Keep the spray to a minimum, and make sure you just saturate the area that you're using, and don't get it on any plants and things like that. So that's one important tip to remember with it. So what's good about this product? So obviously I haven't tried it yet, but reading from the label, I will show you a bit closer up. So we've got bleach free, acid free, caustic free, biodegradable, no rinsing, and this 5 litre tub will cover 1,500 square meters. So you'll get quite a few roofs out of this 5 litre, put it that way. So, which is an important point, this is 50% concentration. So what this means is this will actually cover about 20% more than other products that are on the market for similar prices. So you basically will be getting more bang for your buck. However, this is slightly more expensive than its nearest competitors. So, there's a thing to sort of balance out. But as far as square meters, this can do a hell of a lot more than most other ones. So because of the bleach free and the acid free, it's safe to use on pretty much any hard surface, including things like tennis courts, because I know a lot of you guys out there sort of get contracts to do tennis courts every now and again, and everyone always wonders how do you clean it. Well, you can whack some of this stuff on it, and it's not going to alter the colour of the tennis court whatsoever. It won't be bleaching it, or harming it anyway, just the growth that's on it and the moss. Secondly, it's known as a natural wood preserver, which is good. So for any of the pressure washer guys out there that sort of struggle with wood and tarmac as well, because you can't really use any bleaches and stuff on tarmac, so here's another great thing to use on tarmac. And one quick thing to remember also, this sort of thing is a slower process. Like any other Biocide, it's not going to be an instant clean. It takes, can take a matter of months, sometimes upwards of 12 months before you get the full benefit and the full result. Obviously this stuff touches it, it kills it, and then you let the weather do its job, and the elements take care of it. So wind and rain blowing it around, and slowly over time it will just degrade anyway, once this stuff has killed it. So there's something to remember. If you're getting this stuff and expecting moss to just disappear straight away, that's not how it happens. But that's why you do the best scraping job on the roofs as possible, to get rid of get rid of the 90%, 95% if you can, and then you put this stuff on it, and it will take care of the rest. So yeah, I'll get set up now, yeah, and I'll start soft washing the roof, and I'll let you know my thoughts. If I'm happy with it, I'll tell you. If I'm not happy with it, I'll tell you as well. So right then, peace, let's get going. Right, I just thought I'd show you the filling up process as well, and mixing your solution in. Now I'm going to have my mask on when I do this, so I won't be speaking, but on a broad sense of things, start filling your container or backpack up, get it to the required amount, then you want to add your product in afterwards. If you add the product in first and then start putting water in it, it's going to foam up too much and you're going to get chemical going everywhere. So yeah, I usually fill up with water first, add the chemical in afterwards, and then mix it in, instead of having it foam up and go all over the place before you even started. So yeah, I'll show you that now. Right then, I'll just throw this in at the end. I just thought I'd sort of summarise a little bit and do some sort of pros and cons that I found with this product. So pros, I don't know if it's just me, but it seems a lot thicker than previous products that I've used. It foams up a lot nicer. It tends to get much more foamy using much less pressure. Now with a lot of the ones before, you need a really high flow, you know, and scrub it in for it to get really foamy. Whereas with this GKPRO, I've had it on quite a low pressure just to make it sort of last. And it's foamed up really nice, which means you can sort of get a really nice coverage and kind of see how you're doing and how the roof's getting on, and if there's any parts that you've missed and things like that. So that's a big pro there with how foamy and how sort of far it stretches. Now obviously this is diluted 1:25 as well, so that's another pro with the product. It does last longer, I think 20% longer than the other nearest competitors. Another pro that I would say, because this is not a new company, but it's a newer biocide on the market, there's more of a customer service thing there. Now you can contact Mike, I'll throw his name in the description. You know, you can contact him directly if you need any more information, and he's always good to have a chat and explain things about the product, which you may not necessarily get that personal reaction and conversation with some of the bigger companies out there that do it, sort of the national companies. So that's another sort of thumbs up from me. I like to, with using the products I use, I like to be able to speak to the manufacturers directly and have a good chat with them, just in case there's anything that I'm wondering about safety wise, or if I'm using the product correctly. It's always good to double check. So another pro for me as well is you can really see that it's working. You sort of get once it sort of starts to hit any area that is quite heavy in organic growth, you can see, I've probably shown it in the video, it starts to turn green, almost like it's stripping the colour out. You can really see it working basically. So you get sort of an orangey greeny sort of colour in the foam, and you can tell it's really like interacting and really affecting the stuff that it's touching basically. So it gives you a little bit more confidence instead of just spraying something on and not really knowing, because it does take a lot of trust in these products, because you know you get your full results sometimes over a year down the line. So it's nice to know and sort of see quickly that it is actually working. That's a big benefit for me, because I like to be able to look at it and go, yeah, that's foamed up nicely. It's even turning the foam a different colour, and doing a good job. I don't know the science behind that, so that might just be me talking crap, I don't know, but from what I've seen, I was really impressed with that. So I thought I'd sort of round this up with a quick con. Now this is going to be something that I know already some people that are buying it, me included, when I first went to look at it, because I was going to buy some of this ages ago to test it out, was the price. Now it is a bit more expensive than the nearest competitors and the other ones on the market. I mean, there is some really cheap ones out there, but again, they're not licensed. Well, there's a very good chance they're not licensed, because all of the sort of top 3 big brands, they're all around a similar price. Now GKPRO is, I think, the most expensive one, but with the 1:25 dilution, as I say, it goes that 20% extra, so I feel like it kind of balances out. Again, I haven't done the maths on it, but yeah, it seems like that would balance the extra cost out to me. I don't know, but that's going to be something that will throw some people off straight away. It is a little bit more expensive, but it's 10% stronger and it goes 20% further, so there's something to think about. So then, rounding off the video now, would I buy this product again? As I say, I got sent 5 litres of it for free, and I haven't made a glowing review just because I got it free. You know, I paid for another 10 litres out of my own pocket, just because I didn't feel like 5 litres was enough for me to sort of give an honest and accurate review on. But I've used it on 3 different jobs now, and I've bought 10 litres myself, and I would definitely buy it again. I really like it. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh my god, it's miles better than everything else, because I don't know yet, in a sense, which is why I'm going to do a follow-up on that worst roof in the world a few months down the line, and just see how well the product has worked on that, so I could get an even fuller review further down the line. But again, with a product like this, I can't sort of do a review video and say, yep, it's going to make every single roof look brand new. I believe it will, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be absolutely fine. The roofs are going to look perfect. But yeah, that's just my thought. I will follow up on that worst roof anyway. But yeah, I would definitely buy it again. I've spoke to Michael quite a lot as well, and just sort of he's explained a few things to me, and I'm using it correctly as far as I know, and I've done everything correctly. Yeah, and I'm 100% confident the roofs are going to turn out great, and that's what I've promised my customers. So if it doesn't deliver, then you guys will be the first to know. But yeah, so that's about it for this video. I hope you've sort of enjoyed it. I hope it's been a little bit more informative. As I said, I haven't really put in any sort of how-tos. I know again, some of this footage was filmed like a week ago, some of it was filmed today, some of it was filmed the other day, so it's all a bit skew if I'm trying to remember what I've actually put in. But yeah, so it's not like a how-to video, it's just basically me showing off this product, seeing if it's any good. But I will do a full-on, I already have a how-to video on Biocide, but I was using different products back then, and different ways of getting it on the roof. I do it in a different way now, as you've seen on this video. So so yeah, I might do a follow-up part 2 sort of that, and just sort of say and go over things like blocking off the downpipes and making sure it doesn't run into the drains, and you know, a bit more safety things. If anyone wants to see that, let me know and I'll be happy to do a video on that as well. But yeah, thank you anyway for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, a comment, press the subscribe button, because it helps out. I'm nearly at 1,000, well, on the way to 1,000 subscribers now, which is amazing. So yeah, thank you everyone for the support, I really appreciate it. Take care.